You're watching the Web Design Freedom channel, and today we're going to discuss the process behind creating high-converting landing pages that clients will happily pay 4 or even 5 figures for. So if that sounds good to you, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. The first thing we want to understand when structuring a landing page for a client is how the internet actually operates in the current year. The formatting of web pages have shifted dramatically, even compared to just a decade ago, and you won't see very many websites laid out in the same way you would then. Websites today are primarily created for lead generation, and websites that optimize for this are the ones that reap the lion's share of their industry's profits. Time is becoming increasingly more valuable to people, so they want the solution to their problems immediately. They're much less likely to spend time lulling around hundreds of different links on a page when there's a multitude of things vying for their attention. So our goal is to understand the website's main purpose. For the majority of your clients, that's going to be how you can either create a landing page that drives more sales for them. The landing pages we build for our clients are going to be lead capture machines that ensure they have a good flow of business. The layout for your landing page is broken up into 4 essential parts, or the core 4, as I like to call them. These sections all work together to create a customer journey that gets them invested into your client's business. The hero section is your client's main offer, and it's always going to be front and center. This is typically going to grab the viewer's attention immediately and have an incentivized way to immediately opt into your client's service offer. Below it, we have the social proof section that's used to build trust by validating the positive experience of their past customers. Next, we have the selling point sections, which highlight the main service, what it does better than the competition, and what not having it is costing the prospect. And finally, a section that further incentivizes action. If we can take all of the above elements and structure them in a way that adds value to clients, then we'll be able to create wildly profitable landing pages that clients will be more than willing to pay a solid price for. First off, we have the hero section. This is the section that people first see, so it's important to get this one right above all else. We first want to hook our client's ideal prospect with an attention-grabbing heading and offer that highlights. Think of it like a clickable billboard. It's the same idea. There's no need to have anything vying for their attention other than opting into the core offer. ClickFunnels is a great example of a high-converting landing page. The big, bold heading immediately grabs your attention with a question that the prospects are likely already asking themselves on top of how they can immediately solve it. Notice the navigation bar at the top of the page. Fun fact: these all take you to different sections of the same page. It's one coherent user experience rather than diverting the prospect's attention away from the main purpose of the website. Another thing to notice is the free trial button dead center. Giving your prospects incentive to take an action is going to be one of the most powerful ways to increase conversions for a web design client. In a future video, we'll cover lead magnets and how you can use them to increase business for your clients and yourself. Now, this next section is arguably the most important section when designing landing pages for clients. Social proof is very effective at building trust in potential clients. For anyone that uses Amazon, I'm sure reviews are a big part of how you make purchasing decisions, and it's no different here. If a prospect can see outside opinions are positive, they'll be much less skeptical. Your clients don't have to be on the cover of Time magazine, but try and ask them if they have examples that they can showcase, such as positive reviews on Google, DMs from previous customers, or anything you can think of that paints them in a positive light. Next up, we want to explain why clients need our product service. When creating a features and benefits section for a landing page, it's important to clearly communicate the value that the product or service provides to the user. First, start out by listing out the key features that make the offer unique. For each feature, explain the tangible benefit it provides to the user. For example, if one of the products is a storage device and features automatic backups, the benefit would be never worry about losing your data. Focus on how your product solves the user's problems or improves their life in a meaningful way. Use clear, concise language that resonates with your target audience. Organize the features and benefits in a visually appealing way, such as in a 2-column layout, to make it easy for visitors to scan and understand. By highlighting both the features and the corresponding benefits, you can effectively communicate the value proposition of your client's product or service and convince potential customers or clients to take the next step. Pain points are another great way to spur people into action. They are crucial because they allow you to connect with the audience on a deeper, more emotional level. By identifying and addressing the specific challenges, frustrations, or needs that the prospect faces, you can position the product or service as the solution they've been seeking. Using pain points in a landing page helps create a sense of empathy and understanding, showing potential customers that there's a perfectly tailored solution waiting for their problem. This approach not only captures attention more effectively than generic marketing messages, but also builds trust and credibility by demonstrating expertise in solving real-world problems. The goal is to make the prospect keenly aware of the consequences and costs of not fixing the problem they're experiencing. For the final section, we want to reassure the prospect that taking action is low risk. We can do this by simply addressing any additional thoughts the prospect might have. An FAQ section will do wonders, helping with any remaining objections they might have. Another powerful practice is using the benefits listed to help prospects visualize what success would look like upon taking action. Now that you understand the process behind each section, your action plan for this week is to observe different landing pages for businesses and personal brands and taking note of how they implement them. Now we have the tools to take this knowledge and start creating landing pages for clients in the next video. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.